hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. But tonight we kick off Week 6 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the LA Chargers. On the visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His guys find themselves at 2-3 over the first 5 games of the season. Across from him, Charger head coach Jim Harbaugh. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
The drive will begin with a run by Jeanty. Fighting down past the 45. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts, because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 47 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring on second down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Jude. Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop it behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. Well, they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He's got a man. That's caught left sideline. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards there, a big one.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
18 Cardinal.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. We're scoreless after 1.
Pickup. 2nd and 6.
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2. 2nd down and 6 now. As they've got it as we resume action.
Ready.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
They'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First down.
They run. It's Genty. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Once again, it's Genty. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
He's tackled.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
5 yards on the play. And it's
They'll try to run forward with Genty. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now.
Brings up 4th down.
They'll look to throw. Touchdown! A great... After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Still on his feet. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw.
19-yard line.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. He'll drop to throw. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Back to throw now on 1st down. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw here. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Just on the coverage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Keeps himself upright. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the left side where he's got Bowers. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
40 yards. 1st down, Raiders.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's to Bowers once again. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. So pass interference the call, and that does not look to be going over too well on the defensive side.
Or on their sideline, because I believe their head coach is saying right now, hey, you've got to call that both ways.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Raiders with a lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into...
So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
It's second down.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete.
The pass.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll set up a throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bowers. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Up the middle, it's Genty. And he is in. Touch. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. He's going to float this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. So it's a win here for the Raiders, and it was thanks in part to the play of their 3rd-year quarterback.
Yeah, he was in complete control of this offense. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And to be honest, he really made it look easy out there.
So for Las Vegas, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And now they'll have a few extra days before they face the Rams next week. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.